Hello everyone and welcome to Blind Beauty. I'm Jennifer. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm first going to talk to y'all for a minute and tell you where I've been, what the heck, why there hadn't been any videos for a week. But then I'm going to share with you a mini haul. I don't have a whole lot of items in front of me, like a huge haul, but this is pretty good size for me, because I don't buy a whole lot of makeup usually, so this is my haul that I'm going to do. But first, let's talk about for a minute, and I'll explain what's been going on real quick. I go into more detail in my Blind Beauty Support Facebook group, where you can join me over there. Blind Beauty Support. It's a Facebook group, and we talk about all things beauty. I do get ready with me things in there. I get ideas from y'all, inputs from y'all in there as well. And this right here, this look, this is what I did in that group. We're using quite a few of the products that I'll be sharing with you. So, basically my iPhone 6S Plus, that went out. So I got a new phone. I got the Moto G6 Play is what I have now. So that's the phone I'm using now. And it's on Virgin Mobile website. Sorry, had a hair. But, hey, the life of having long hair, sometimes it gets where it don't need to be. Get stuck in my lipstick sometimes. But that's the main reason I haven't been on lately, and that's a short and sweet version at least. So, but now I do have a new phone, and I am back filming. I'll try to, really get back in the swing of things. It may take a little while before I'm doing 5 videos a week again, but, I'm at least going to try to do 3 to 5 like I have been doing. But let's jump on in here to the actual goodies that you came to see. First thing I'm going to share with you is this here. It is by Ulta Beauty Favorites 7-piece favorites kit is what it says here. Now this was on Ulta's website. My sister and best friend Heather, she sent this to me as a gift and everything. So, but this right here, it has 7 different items in it, and I'm going to show y'all what each of them are. And I do have pretty much every one of these on my face, or have used them on my face. This first thing I pulled out here is the Amped Lashes Mascara. Now this here, it does a really nice job on the lashes. It's not like over the top, crazy length, but it's a more natural lengthening mascara. It's not, I would say this is a more natural kit. It's not bam in your face. It's more subtle. It's not for the wild child that wants to go out and go crazy. But, it's a nice thing. And this brush here, it's like it's got one flatter side to it, and then a more lengthening side. But I used that to do my lashes today. And like I said, it's not a bad mascara. It's pretty good. Moving stuff around here. Then, I have the Brow Tint in Light. These are all by Ulta Beauty, by the way. All these are. And this here has a little teeny tiny, and I do mean teeny tiny, wand. There, it's like a teeny tiny mascara wand. And it's in the shade of Light, like I said. That right there is what it looks like, swatched out. And I did use that in my brows. It's not meant to really do some heavy duty filling in, but it just tints the area. Like you can see it tinted the back of my hand there. So, but beware, a lot of product does come out. So if you're not used to that, you may want to clean off your brush a little bit before you really put it on. I didn't have that big a deal, big an issue, because I wanted as much bang as I could get. But you could also use that over like a brow pencil or a brow powder to help you know, just kind of set everything and hold everything in place. Brow gel like that is more of like a, kind of like a hairspray for your brows. That's what I think of. Then this here is the Ulta Beauty Matte Makeup Setting Spray. To me, it doesn't make me overly matte. It gives a more satiny type finish. It's not, you know, overly drying, but it does have a slight alcohol smell to it. I mean, let me actually spray some. And I do mean very slight alcohol burn, but it's not like in your face alcohol. But if you are sensitive to smells, this would not be a good thing. But overall, it is a, you know, pretty decent product from what I can tell. Then this here is the Ulta Beauty eyeshadow kit. You've got 6 different shadows in here. You have the Petite, from whenever I'm looking at it head on, it would be from left to right. You got Petite, which is a peachy skin tone shade. Then you have Pinup Girl, which in the pan it looks kind of like a taupey shade, but swatched it's different. Let me wipe off this swatch of the brow thing, and I can do some swatches for you here. But I did do some swatches as well in the Facebook group. Pinup Girl, that's Petite, the peachy skin tone shade, and that's Pinup Girl, the real shimmery shade. Then you have Beauty Junkie, which is like a light cranberry shade, it looks like in the pan, but whenever you swatch it, it's more of a pinky shade. That right there. At the very top here is the Beauty Junkie, then you've got Pinup Girl, then you got Petite. That's the order that they go in so far. Wipe my hand off here. Then on the bottom you have Coconut, which is like a yellowy shade. Then you have a Cool Tone Brown, which is your Suede. Then the final shade is called Valentine, which is more of a real pretty bronzy shade. These three, you got the yellow, the cooler tone brown, then you got the Valentine. Let me swatch those for you real quick too. Alright. Again, we're going to start with Valentine at the very top, then you got Suede, then you got Coconut. So that's all 6 shades of the palette. Now, 3 of these are matte and 3 are shimmer. The Pinup Girl, Beauty Junkie, and Valentine. So second, third, and third, like second and third on the top row, and the third on the bottom row, are your shimmer shades. The other 3 are matte. So if you can see my hand, you can tell that some of them really catch the light more. That is what I'm considering a shimmery shade. But that right there is that palette. Now, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments down below if you know for sure. I'm not sure if they sell those individually or not. Like if they sell individual pans of those shadows. So, and then this here is the Ulta Beauty Illuminator Sheer Radiant Finish. And on the back it says Radiant Diamond. Looks like that right there. Let me open it up. There we go. That's the shade it looks like. Now, I'm not 100% sure, y'all. I haven't tested it yet. But I'm wanting to say it might just be a dupe for Becca Champagne Pop. Like I said, I have not tested it yet. But, you know, it's a real pretty color. And this is full size as well. Now, the brow tint, I think that was a deluxe sample size. That right there, I put it on the right above the eyeshadows right there. And I also have it on the tops of my cheeks. And a little tip, if you do want it to be more pigmented, add some setting spray to it, you know, to your brush, and then apply it. and it makes a little difference in how it goes on. And then this here is the juice infused lip oil. Now, I used this before I did some of my makeup in my Get Ready With Me in the group. It's got a real nice flat type wand. That's what the wand looks like there. And I noticed a little bit of a gritty texture. This is the flavor, or whatever, the scent, or whatever, jojoba and peach. And whenever I say jojoba, it's Jojoba, jojoba and peach. I mean, it gives a real pretty shine to the lips, but I do notice like a gritty texture to it, and whenever I hold it up to the light, I can see little particles of something in there. So there's something in there that's causing like a little grit to be there. But it's still not bad, you know. But I'm very sensitive to stuff like that, to the feeling of grit. So, and then this here is the Ulta gel eyeliner pencil in Blackout. That's what it looks like. And that is what I used on my top lash line today. So that right there is that box. Go ahead and put these items right there. Alright. Now let's get into the other goodies, shall we? This here is something that I buy from the Dollar Tree. I thought I'd share it with you. Show it to y'all, rather. You can buy these. It's from Skin Nutritions, I believe, New York. Age Defy Dark Circle and Puffiness Serum. Now, one thing I like to do is keep one of these in the refrigerator. Then whenever I'm feeling extra tired or just didn't sleep or whatever, I'll use one of these to help bring down the puffiness in my eye. They have a little roller ball at the top, you know, so that right there makes for a great thing to put under the eyes to help wake me up a little bit, to help with the puffiness especially. I don't notice much for the dark circles, but it definitely helps with the puffiness. So, $1 Dollar Tree, usually found like wherever the makeup and stuff like that are. Then I have the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush here. Now this did not come from the Dollar Tree. It came from wetnwild.com, or wetnwildbeauty.com rather. Now it does have a little brush that came with it that I took out already. And this is in the shade Mellow Wine. Looks like that right there. I mean, it doesn't really, the camera doesn't do it justice really. But it's a real pretty, well, wine. Like a warmer toned wine, I guess is what I would consider it. I mean, because to me it's not a burgundy color. It's more of a corally, a deep coral. So, at least that's my opinion. But that's what I do have on my cheeks as well today. Now, the contour isn't in this thing of products, but that's okay. And then I got a new one of these here. It is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit, right here. I'm sending this to a friend of mine. Well, actually my sister. Heather, the one that sent me the Ulta thing. I'm sending her a few items, and that's one thing I'm sending to her. But this right here is my version of it. And I'll go ahead and do a quick swatch of it so that you can see what it looks like. It's got a little doe foot applicator, and in the middle of it, or it has the slant tip to it. If y'all can tell that. It has a little slant tip, and then it has this little dip right in the middle of the flat side of it, to where it holds onto the product. We'll just put it right up here. Save the other hand for real lipsticks. Wait, I think I might have grabbed the wrong one, actually. No, I didn't. Rebel Rose. I mean, it's a real pretty, it might look intimidating here, but it's not intimidating. It looks beautiful. It's a more natural, more subtle. I can't say natural, but that's built up pretty heavy. That's like 3 swipes right there. But it's a real pretty color. And it stays put. The Wet n Wild liquid cat suits, if you want something that will stay put, they're like $5 or $6 though for these. So they're kind of proud of them, in my opinion. But they are worth it. So the liquid cat suits, I've only got like 2 or 3 shades. I think 2 shades is what I've got. This and then a deeper rose or deeper mauve color as well. This is in Rebel Rose, by the way. But then I have another one that's, I forget what the name is of it, but it'll be in my upcoming lipstick collection video. Because I'm going to be doing my Color Sensational lipsticks, and then later on I'll be doing the actual other lipstick video where I swatch all of them and all that stuff for you. So that right there. Then I have, making sure I don't have anything else in front of me. Yeah, I do, right here. This is in Calling Your Buff, I believe. It's the Wet n Wild Color Icon pencil. The lid, I wasn't able to get all the plastic off the lid, so I just used it, and I did use it in the waterline. It could be creamier, honestly, you know, could be a lot creamier, but it's not bad. It was a $1 item, I think, so, you know, I've seen some that are a lot worse, but it's a more of a warm tone nude. I just did a quick little swatch. I don't know if y'all can even see that. Yeah, you should be able to. But yeah, it's a warmer tone nude. It's not your typical, like, almost stark white nude. It's a more of a yellowy nude, I guess you could say. So that's that. And I've got other products in this bubble wrap bag here. So this here, and that also was from the Wet n Wild website. The Wet n Wild products, they had a sale Labor Day weekend, if I didn't mention that. Everything was like 25 to 30% off. One day it was 30% off, then it was 25, then it was back up to 30 again. But this here is the Maybelline Master Camo Concealer Palette. And you get correctors, concealers, and highlights, all 3. You get 2 shades of each. On the corrector side, you have a yellow and then a peach. In the concealer side, you have a lighter toned shade and then a more medium tone. On the highlight, you have a more matte highlight, and then you have a shimmery highlight as well. So, you do have all 3 of those, or all 6 of those shades, rather. And I found this, my Walmart neighborhood market that I have next to me, they had this on clearance for $2 a while back, and I picked it up. And it's actually a pretty good little, you know, palette for lighter makeup days that I'm not worried about covering every single thing. Now, it does decent coverage. It's what I use today, believe it or not. But, you know, it isn't bad. And then I bought the Wet n Wild Dual Pencil Sharpener. Now, I have a pencil sharpener that I bought from the Dollar Tree, and I thought that could be why some of my pencils are not sharpening right, because it's just not the best thing for that kind of pencil. So I bought this. It was $1 as well on Wet n Wild website, I believe. And then with the discount, it was even cheaper. So, there's that. Then I bought a couple of nail polishes. Now these, I will tell you this. They're not the best formula, okay? But, for me, considering I don't mind changing nail colors or whatever periodically, I don't mind having to redo them, whatever, it's fine. They actually come off pretty easy whenever I go to take them off as well, which makes it nice. Now the One Step Gel polishes that you can get from Wet n Wild at Walmart, wherever, those are wonderful, but they're also like, I think, $4 or $5 a bottle. You know, they are great. They stay on a couple weeks. I only have one shade of them, but, you know, it's still quite a bit more expensive whenever you can buy these for $1 a pop. I have the, I'm not sure that I can read the names of the colors, but one is like a white color. Yeah, I can't read the names of these, y'all. Sorry about that. Then one is more of a corally color. I bought those two colors, and these were actually on camera. It's looking more orange, but in person it looks more coral to me. So, but those right there, these are only $1 a piece, and no, I don't have them on my nails right now, but I do have a black one of these already, and yes, it chips fairly bad. It, you know, it doesn't stay on that well, that type of things, but hey, it'll be great for like Halloween time especially, because that's why I bought the orangey color, and then white makes a good base for anything else I want to do over it, so that's why I bought white. I do have an LA Girl Color Craze white as well, which is great compared to the Wet n Wild brand, but still, you can never have too much white polish, in my opinion, if you're wanting to do nail art, which I'm wanting to dip my toe into a little bit. So those right there, set those down. And then I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Now, this right here is my old one, I believe. Yeah, it's my old one. But, you know, it's one that I'm practically getting pretty close to being out of. So I went ahead and bought a new one of them. Right here. So, and I am in the shade Buff Bisque. If you're in Maybelline 220, Fit Me 220, then Buff Bisque is what I wear. And Maybelline Fit Me 220 is typically what I am, especially during the wintertime. So, and I also wear either True Beige of the L'Oreal, like, I believe it's N5 or W4. I can get by with either one of them. So, if that is a better comparison for you. But, and then I also have a few lipsticks here. A few more lipsticks, rather. I have 4 here. Yeah, 4. Now, I don't have the packaging off all of these. You know, I didn't take them off, but I have Black Orchid, which on the website it looked like it was going to be a lot darker, more vampy, more I don't know the right word to describe it. I thought it was going to be basically more goth color, but no, it's like a well, here, I'll swatch it here in just a second. I'm getting the label off of it here. This is in Black Orchid. These are $1. These lipsticks are. That's what it looks like in the tube. And I didn't swatch anything on this hand, so that's what I'm going to do now. Start swatching. Black Orchid is right there. That's Black Orchid. I would say it's more of a cool tone red. I thought it was going to be, like I said, a more black shade. Yep. So, and right here's the lid. The thing about these lids, if you do want to buy Wet n Wild lipsticks, these are the $1 ones. You can find these sometimes even at the Dollar Tree. You know, they do have the slant top lid, which makes them more difficult to get sealed just right if you can't see that well. You know, at least for me, you have to do it until you hear them snap into place. Otherwise, they're in danger of popping open on you. That's just my experience. Then I have the color Raging Red. Talk about red, red. I mean, that's what I'm hoping, keyword hoping, that's what it turns out to be. Because sometimes shades, well, like the black, orchid or whatever that I just showed you right there. I thought that was going to be a real deep color. Nope. This right here is Raging Red. I mean, whoo-wee. Yeah, it is red, red. At least in tube. Now let's see what it swatches like. This is the real deal. I have not swatched any of these. I'm opening them up. It's a more blue. Yeah, it's more blue toned red right there. That was the Black Orchid. That's Raging Red. And then I will go ahead and swatch the other one here. If I can get this lid back on. Like I said, they are rather pain in the butt sometimes to get lids back on if you can't see that well. What I have on my lips right now is Secret Muse. That's what it looks like right there. Go ahead and swatch that for you as well. Even though I do have it on my lips, like I said. Go ahead and swatch it. There's Secret Muse right there at the bottom. And then I have one more here of these lipsticks. And then I only have like, I think, one other product really to share with y'all. This is Just Garnet by Wet n Wild. And if I had known that Black Orchid was going to be the color it is, I probably would have passed on Just Garnet because I have bought it before. The thing with these right here is they do tend to, they expire even faster, I think, than some of the other Wet n Wild stuff I've seen. I mean, okay, that is Just Garnet right there. And if you can tell, right there is the Black Orchid. I mean, let me go up a little higher with the Just Garnet. It's a more purpley color than Black Orchid. But all of these have more of a silky, I think they're considered the silk finish lipsticks. But it's a, I think that's more of a classic berry, tone, the Just Garnet. And then you got the deeper red that I would consider the Black Orchid. Yes, I bought a lot of red. Red, red wine, you make me feel so fine. No, I don't drink wine. I'm not a drinker. I like to sing. What can I say? I like to sing. So, but that right there, making sure I didn't forget anything else here. Then I have the Suave Keratin Infusion Heat Defense Leave-In Conditioner. Looks like that right there. So, this here is what I used before I blow dried my hair today. So, if you do want like a leave-in conditioner because your hair is really dry and brittle and just, all that, this here is a pretty decent leave-in conditioner, at least at first try. This is only my first try. And it's pretty inexpensive. I think it's like $3 or $4, I believe, at Walmart. So, hey, can't beat it. Because I know the Aussie, I think this here, which I'm almost out of it, really and truly, the Aussie hair insurance, it was like $5 or $6, I think. Maybe even $7 whenever I got it. And most heat protectant stuff is higher priced, but this here is a cream rather than a spray, where you put it in your hand, and then work it through wet hair. So that is where the spray is a better thing, because you can do it on dry hair. It doesn't have to be wet. But in my opinion, you'd want to put leave-in conditioner in wet hair. So But it is a pretty decent thing. I like it so far. Let me touch on the Wet n Wild lipsticks a little more. But the Wet n Wild lipsticks, the lids are a pain in the butt, like I said. You might want to use some kind of lip liner. Even the nude liner that's meant to be like an eyeliner that I showed could be used as a lip liner, even if you had to. But you use a lip liner or something like that, it helps keep it from going outside the lip line more. But I don't have a big issue with it going outside my lip lines very much. Or if I do, I don't notice it. But that right there is pretty much the haul, I believe. I don't believe I have anything else new, you know. But I want to thank y'all so much for watching and for being a subscriber. Remember, if you haven't already, I do have the giveaway going. My 100 subscriber giveaway. We're up to, last I checked, 113 subscribers now. Whenever I did that giveaway, we were only at like 103. So, and that giveaway will be going until October 31st, where I'll be doing a drawing then for the items. And I'll leave that video linked down below to where you can check it out if you'd like to. And also, please hit that subscribe button so that you can see the upcoming videos that I have planned. I have all sorts of goodies planned for Halloween, for holidays, all that. You know, I'm a little behind because of missing so long, but I am going to try to play catch up as I can. I have more of my collection videos coming, like I mentioned, and all sorts of other goodies, so I do hope you subscribe for that, as well as follow me on all my social media, and all those links will be right down below. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.